DJ here with ACHV PEAK, and today we're going to be doing an abs and flexibility routine. So for this routine, we're going to go through 10 abs exercises followed by 10 flexibility exercises. For abs exercises, we're going to be doing a 45-second working time with a 15-second break. And for the flexibility exercises, we're going to be doing a 60-second working time followed by a 10-second break. This workout does not include a warm-up. If you like this workout, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to work. All right, we got about 20 seconds until we get started with our workout. If you have a fitness tracking watch, be sure to start your workout now. On our elbow right here, coming up, put the hand on the side, drop down, come up. If this is a little too tough, what you can do is kind of do it on your knees, drop down, let the hip touch, come back up. When you come up, squeeze this oblique down here. Come down, back up, squeeze. Still too tough? Just try to hold this. Engage the core, feel that oblique right here. There we go. Let me get on the mat all the way. There we go. Oh yeah. Come on. Push it out. Embrace the burn. Oh yeah. Super. Right side. Couple seconds. There we go. Sorry about my sniffles today. It's still cold here where I'm filming. It's in the 50s constantly. Sometimes a little chillier. So, I get a runny nose. My bad. Come on. Let's go. Modify as needed. Try to work through it. Embrace the burn for as long as you can. Let's go. Come on. One more. Woo! A fun one. All right, next we got Spiderman Crunches. So we're going to be in plank position, bringing same side knee up to the elbow. Here we go. Right here, same side knee to the elbow, just like that. This is too tough. Drop down to the knees, same thing. Bringing it up, back down, sides, just like that. If it's still too tough, just try to hold the plank right here, like that. If you can't really brace yourself, then what you could do is just hold it like this. Try to keep a slight round in that back. You shouldn't be sitting here like this. You should be right here, engaging the core. Here we go. We're going into reverse crunches. Hands up under the butt, feet out, and then pull it up, come back out. There we go. Curl it up, come back out. When I curl up, off the ground. Exhale, down, right there, back out. If that's too tough, you come up, keep the knees bent, drop down. Trying to get the butt off the ground every single rep. Another option, come out here, drop, come back. Drop down 1 second, come back. There you go, come on. There we go. All right, we're gonna stay right here in the same position. We got flutter kicks. Keeping that head up. In most abs exercises, when we're on our backs, our head should never be down. It should be up to make sure that our back never leaves the ground. So what happens when you drop that back, you kind of create this space, or drop your head, you create this space in between your lower back and the ground. We don't want that. So head up right here. This is too tough. Drop down, drop down, drop down. Head up. Come on. You got this. Breathe. Push through. Come on. Keep going. There we go. All right, heel touches. So bring the feet up. We're gonna have our head up again. Try to keep the shoulder blades off the ground, touching the heels. Alternating sides. There we go, coming up. Touching left, touching right. Trying to go nice controlled movements, really just focusing on the core here. Every time you touch a heel, exhale. Squeeze. Exhale, squeeze the core on this side. This is not about speed, it's about quality. Really focusing on the core, engaging the core. Here we go. Let's go, 10 seconds. Keep the head up. Woo, there we go, crossbody crunches right here. So keep the feet right there. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna come up and across, back down, switch sides. Here we go. So coming up and across, back down, up and across, other side. Reaching across the body here. I'm up, squeeze, back down. Up, squeeze, back down. Come on. Getting the shoulder blades off the ground every rep. One more. Here we go. All right, we got leg lifts next. Hands go back up under the butt. Feet are out. There we go. Feet are out. Head is up. Coming up. Back down. Up. Back down. And if you make it a little easier, you can alternate feet. Try not to let the head drop. Couple squirrels playing behind me. It's still too tough. Just drop both feet. Give it a 2 count. Come back up. There we go. Come on, couple reps. Here we go. Woo. All right, we got a couple coming. Let's run it real quick. Holding her back. Crunch holds. Hands behind the head. What we're gonna do? Come up. Try to hold it. Let's go, hold, hold, back down. Let me turn so I can actually see the time. All right, up. Hold it for 5 seconds. Come on. Let's go, back down. Up. Let's go. All right, drop down. Back up. Come on. Don't strain the head. You shouldn't be pulling your head with your arms. Back down. Last one. We're just going to hold. If you kind of are pulling your hands or pulling your head with the hands, just put them by the side of your head at the ears. Hold. Woo! There we go. Moving in. Hip flexor stretch. Left side first. So our right leg is going to be out here. And then we're going to do push forward, keeping the upper body straight up. Here we go. So we're sinking our hips into that front heel. Keeping our body up. We're not bending like this. That's going to reduce the stretch on the hip flexor. Right here. If you want, you can take those hands, put them up, and then if you want, you can even lean to the side a little bit. So from the front, it would look like this, right here, and then leaning away from the foot that is back, really feeling it stretch all the way up through the core, through the leg, everything right in there. We're just going to hold it here. So as we're here, kind of pushing down, feeling it stretch, letting it sit there for a second. When you feel it start to kind of reduce that stretch, loosen up, we're going to sink just a little bit further. What on earth? Yes. Something flying in the air. There we go. Switching sides here. So hip flexor stretch, right side, left leg is out. So dropping down into that stretch. Remember, upper body stays up, chest out. If you want to put those hands up, lean to the side. You just have the hands straight up too. Kind of looking up a little bit. That's totally fine. Put out a little more. Oh yeah. There we go, feeling it stretch out. Stretching isn't a passive thing, it's an active thing. So we're focusing on what we're stretching, feeling it start to loosen up, pushing deeper into the stretch. There we go. Breathing, good controlled breathing. There we go, we're going to go in to hurdler stretch. What we're going to do here, sit on our butt, right leg goes out, left leg goes back, right here, and then we're going to lean forward into this. There we go. So when we're doing this, try to keep your lower back straight. So if I wanted to bend my back, I could bend over a little more, but that doesn't really get the stretch I'm looking for. Keeping the back straight and then leaning forward, that's going to really start to stretch out that hamstring. That's what we're looking for. So let's get to breathe. And we're active stretching. There we go, switching sides. Pushing forward. Pretty sure I have the world's tightest hamstrings and hips. My saying is I'm about as flexible as an oak board. No things don't flex at all. Don't forget to breathe. Remember, we're feeling it start to loosen up, and we're just leaning into that stretch a little more. Nothing crazy. There we go. Dropping deeper into it. So we're going to stand up. We're going into a middle split stretch. So feet nice and wide here. Slowly stretching it out. Standing here. There we go. Feeling the hips and groin stretch out. If you want, you can slowly kind of release the legs out. There we go. You can also kind of lean forward a little bit if you want. Feeling everything stretch out. There we go. If you take a little break, that's fine. Just kind of come out of the stretch a little bit, shake it out, drop back into it. There we go. Trying to hold it here. There we go. Alright. We're going to drop back down to the ground for a seated straddle here. We're going to be on our knees. And then we're going to drop our butt down on to the heels right here. Sitting down into this. There we go. Feeling it stretch out. There we go. Nice and easy. This gets a little too tough or it starts to hurt. Just come up out of it. Take a little break. Drop back down into it. There we go. Nice and easy. Don't forget to breathe. If you want, you can kind of lean back a little bit. There we go. So we're going to go into a 90-90 stretch. Right here, left leg out in front, knee bent at a 90. Right leg back, knee still around something of a 90. And then we're going to lean forward onto that front leg. Feeling the hips stretch out. There we go. Trying to keep our back straight. And we're feeling the stretch out. And as it begins to loosen up, we're pushing deeper into the stretch here. There we go. Nice and easy. Some sides here. So right leg goes out in front, knee still bent at a 90. Left leg goes out back. It's somewhere around the 90 as well. Leaning forward. Feeling the hips stretch out. Get to breathe. Pushing a little deeper into the stretch. seconds left. There we go. Next, we're going into a downward dog with an alternating calf stretch. So, what we're going to do here, get our butts a little high in the air, back stays nice and straight, and then we're going to drive our heel into the ground, and we're going to alternate. Stretching out that heel, driving our shoulders down too. There we go. If you want to take a little bit more time on each calf, that's totally fine. Driving down into the ground, stretching it out. Maybe I should get my heels on the back of my mat so I can stretch it a little further. Oh yeah. There we go. Alright, next one is to a deep squat sit. So all we're going to do here is just drop down into a squat. I'm just going to try to sit right here. So what I like to do when I'm doing these, try to keep the back straight, test out, head up. Another thing I like to do is kind of take my fingers, put them right up under my toes, keep my elbows inside of my knees, and then pull my butt down to my heels, just like this. And then you can kind of actively push the knees out with the elbows. There we go. If you need to stand up for a second, you can. There we go. Keep the back straight. Couple seconds left on this. Try to hold it. There we go. Alright, slowly come out of this. Nice and easy. There we go. Woo, let's get a little stretch there at the end. I love the deep squat sits. Those are fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed the ab section and enjoyed the flexibility routine. If you did, be sure smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.